All right, so we have here the Google Nest Audio, right? The brand new Google Home smart speakers, and I didn't just buy one, I bought two. Okay, so this one was not sent to me by Google. I bought this with my own money. Okay, because if you guys seen all my videos, you know that I am a very big Google Assistant user. All right, so when I saw these speakers launch, I knew I had to get it. But anyway, let's do a very quick opening and let's see what's in the box. All right. Oh, it's a lot bigger than I expected. Alright, so yeah, I bought two, but there are a couple of reasons why I actually bought two. One is because, I want to put one in the living room. I also want to put one in the bedroom, but not just that, because it comes in two different colors. I thought I might want to just see how they look like. So there are two. So this one is this one is the charcoal, and the lighter color one is called the chalk color. Okay, let's open up the chalk one first. Now, one of the major differences, other than it supposedly having much better audio quality, is that instead of being sort of like a 360 surround speaker, it's bi-directional, or I think just two sort of drivers that go in a certain direction, which kind of makes sense when you think about it, because who is going to put their Google Home speaker right in the center of the home? You kind of don't need it to be 360. So yeah, I think this is good, and this way, it sort of makes sense in my head at least that the audio quality will be better anyway. Okay, whoa, okay, it's actually heavier than I expected. Okay, it's still got that, standard sort of like a cloth material for the Google. Okay, so you still have a hardware switch, a hard switch for your microphone, so that's good. What else do you get? I'm sure you get a charger or something. All right, so you get the charger. All right, and yep, you've got the Singapore plug, which is good. The reason why it's good is because I bought the Google Home and the Google Home Mini before it came to Singapore a few years ago. So I got the US plug. So this one is the UK plug, so that's good. And by the way, I bought this in the local Google store, right, in Singapore. So yeah, it's readily available. And you've got your start guide and all that. But yeah, we're not going to go through that too much. Okay, so this is the charcoal one. Looking at them, I prefer the charcoal one, because I think in terms of wear and tear, I guess this one will be I wouldn't say a lot more durable, but at least it will still look better after a while. I'm guessing this will start to look a bit dirty after a while, or maybe even dusty. But yeah, the darker color usually, it usually will look better for a longer period of time. Okay, so I've got the original Google Home speakers. So you have the two Nest Audio and the original Google Home speaker. So straight away you can tell it's bigger. It should already sound a lot better. All right, now the thing is, like, I can do a very quick audio test, but I don't think it will be an accurate one because, through the mic, and I'm using a lapel mic today, it might not sound as good. But we'll do a very quick audio test very soon. But just wanted to let you see how it looks like. Well, let's plug it in. Okay, so I just tried something. I wanted to see whether the new plug would work with the old Google Home, and no, it's a different port. Yeah. So anyway, let's plug it into the Google Nest Audio. Now, by the way, yeah, so if you've never purchased any of these Google Home speakers, whether it's the original one, the Mini, or these ones. Wow, okay. So the booting up, like the tune.
Hi. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Yes, I know. Okay, while I was setting up, I noticed this that I've never got before when I set up a speaker. Now, apparently, I can use this for voice calls. So it says here, use your existing Google Duo account for high quality voice calls, blah, blah, blah. And I can call directly to the speaker if I'm outside of the home. Now, I'm not sure if Google Home speakers have been able to do this for a while, but in Singapore, this is definitely pretty new. But we're not going to test that right now. We'll test that in the full review and see how that goes. Anyway, I'm almost done setting up. Now, one thing I have to say, when I first set up the original Google Home, it took quite a bit longer than this. Now, I'm not sure if it's something to do with the optimization or if it's something to do with the hardware, but definitely it's faster than with the original Google Home. Before we start playing some music to test it out, let's very quickly go through the controls. So the volume control, like on this, it was quite straightforward. It would just be here and you got a display and all that. This one is a bit different. So the volume controls are on the corner, the top corner, right? So if I do this, you can see, there you go. And I can tell immediately it gets louder than the original Google Home. But let's bring it down. Okay, now I'm using a lapel mic, like I said earlier, so I'm not sure how it's going to be picked up. But in the full review, we'll put a proper, shotgun mic and try to get the audio. But yeah, let's go. It gets loud. Okay, well, definitely it sounds a lot better than the Google Home. All right, now the Google Home always had a problem with like the mid, high and high frequencies. It was always, I always found it a bit too muffled. This is a lot better. You get a lot better clarity. Is it better than like the Marshall UX Bridge or even the Sonos one? No, not close. But then again, those speakers are within the $300, $400 range, so you can't really compare it. This one, by the way, goes for about 139 Singapore dollars. I think at that price, I would say really very good. I mean, I bought this Google Home maybe 3 years ago, I think, and I paid like 170 or 180 Singapore dollars. So the fact that this has been released, and it's not on discount, this is the actual retail price, 139 Singapore dollars. With this kind of audio, I would say really fantastic. Okay, so that was the unboxing and first impressions. Again, I think the charcoal one looks a bit better. But yeah, anyway, I think that's a personal preference. But we're going to put it through a full test. We will do a full review really soon. We will test, of course, the audio quality again properly. We will do that Google Duo thing. That's really interesting. We'll test all of these out. And if I'm not mistaken, they are supposed to be able to work in stereo as well. So we'll try that out as well. But anyway, yeah, so if you do want to check out the review, do remember to subscribe so you know when that video is up. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Now, if you like this video, you know what to do. And I would love it if you would subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications on our next video. I'm JP, and I'll see you real soon.